come.
Beetlejuice.
It's showtime.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome in. This is great. We're going to have fun. Melanie, how are you doing? Crystal, how are you? This is so cool, okay? This is what Santa Claus has to feel like. You are on two very, very, very different places of the world from where I am. And it's like, you've welcomed me into your home, onto your phone, into your car, wherever you are listening to. It's like, my only question is where's the plate of cookies? How are y'all doing? Guys, this is I'm still trying to get my groove back, right? I'm trying to get my times situated and everything. Let me tell you what, after last night's trivia, I didn't go to sleep till 3 a.m. Late night streams are not good for me. But, only because I don't sleep. Oh, wait a second, you know what I missed? I forgot to do any show prep. I have this whole idea of what I wanted to do, and then I went looking for it. I'm like, I don't have it up. So anyway, give me a second here. What I want to talk about is, okay, so I woke up this morning, and Rabbit had sent me a link to, let's see here. Hang on a second. I'm looking real quick. Oh, this is a good one. So, Rabbit had sent me a link to a, hey, Melissa Jane, how are you? White Rabbit, I'm talking about you in case you didn't know. It's the, what's the woman's name? It doesn't matter what her name is. Anyway, she's on to her. Kick your dad, how are you doing? Boswell. Megan Boswell. So she sent me a link. That trial's been pushed back to 2025. Thank goodness. And I'm sitting here, I was like, okay, well, that's interesting. Did I read down and there's a story in there about a guy who got convicted. This was in like October, okay? And Michigan, right? Because it's like what, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota. Those are our cannibal states. So this guy, it's Cool Gamer here. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, Darth Hideous, how are you doing, bud? Anyway, those are the bad states, right? For what's that? Cannibalism. And this dude, man, it was before Halloween. How we missed this, I don't know. But he got convicted like the 20th of October, something like that. And hey, Squad Bob, what's up? And the article, this is what got me, was it said that he was going to be prosecuted. The judge decided, because it was a bench trial, I think. I mean, it was like the guy said, yeah, I ate him. Well, here's the thing that gets me. This is why it drew my attention. It said that he ate Kevin Bacon's testicles. Tishing, Tennessee, how are you doing? I have talked about you. I bet your ears burn probably every day. You know why I talk about you? I have told this story right here so many times. Everybody thinks that's the most beautiful tree. It's like you're not expecting and stuff. And then I tell how the rowdy boxers decided it was an outside tree. Mama was crazy for bringing an outside tree inside. But anyway, so this guy, that's what the article says. So his victim's name was Kevin Bacon. And I was like, he ate Kevin Bacon's bacon bits. And this was it blew me away. And you know what got me? Guys, this is not, LOL, I still don't have a tree up. I think I'm going to just do a tabletop one. I thought, okay, so maybe you said you were going to do one. I thought you said you had done one because that's the way I described it. I was like, she went from this beautiful tree to where she's like, what do I do now? I'm just putting one on tabletop. You are Clark Griswold right now. I mean, honestly, you're living Christmas vacation. I'm glad you're here having a good time. Darth Hideous, look, trees belong outside. Dog knows this. Yes. Yes, Darth. This is what got me. I was like, this is a whole new take on Kevin Bacon. Well, anyway, what got me about it is, you've got one, you just haven't put it up. You know what I would have to do? I have a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It was like Walgreens sold them a few years back, and it's the tiny little. And we watched Charlie Brown Christmas last night too, which was cool. It's got the one red bulb on it. It's not a bulb. What is that called? Ornament. But anyway, the ornament that came with it fell and broke off like 2 years ago, and I about cried because I love. I mean, that's like Charlie Brown is my that. It is not Christmas time till I watch that. Okay, and I'll never be able to watch that man normally. So luckily, and White Rabbit, she came to the she saved the day. She always saves the day. I just realized that. She's working right now. I did send her a link if she gets off work. But anyway, she found another just like it. It was a little bit nicer, you know. It was like glass. Actually, it was like I thought it was plastic. The ornament that fell, but yeah, it shattered though, or cracked open. And but anyway, it is in good shape. And I love the Charlie Brown Christmas tree, and that's what I would have to go with. Um, oh, you watched Elf for the first time? That is this family's favorite Christmas movie. Darth Hideous does not like it. I think Darth Hideous then must have to be Will Ferrell in disguise. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Will Ferrell to the chat. Uh, if you guys have Apple Plus, you know they got the Will Ferrell and I mean I got Apple Plus just so the White Rabbit could watch Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds do the new movie Spirited, and there is a scene in there that is so funny. Will Ferrell, they're at a Christmas party, and I'm not spoiling the movie. This is just a joke out of the movie, okay? And you know, it's one of those that if you don't pay attention, you'll miss it. Like you could watch it and not even see this joke. They're at a Christmas party and they're walking hastily through this crowd, and all of a sudden, coming out of the left side of the screen, you see someone dressed as Will Ferrell was in Elf. Which, by the way, I've looked for that costume, and yes, I would wear that costume if I could find it. But anyway, it is. He comes walking across, and Will Ferrell stops in mid conversation, stops, looks at him, and goes, "You look stupid," and then keeps on going. And I about lost it. I thought that was hilarious. So anyway, all this, what does Kevin Bacon and what does Elf and what does Charlie Brown, what does all this have to do, right? Well, you saw the thumbnail, it's Santa Claus. And a few years ago, White Rabbit, she came home, let's see, was it a Friday night maybe? It was a Friday night, and she in her job, she used to have to travel a lot. And she ended up like everybody who's in the car a lot. You end up on talk radio. You get tired of the same playlist over and over again. And she's on talk radio. Well, she comes in, and I'm like, "Hey, honey, how you doing?" And she says, "I'm not listening to the news all through Christmas." This was like on December 3rd. Wow, I just realized December 3rd always seems like it's a cool day. And I forgot about it this year. That is crazy. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, well, why? You know, what the news do to you? And she says, it's just bad. I'm tired of hearing about politics. Why are we fighting over stuff like budgets and defense spending and, you know, doing all these niche causes, these bills and stuff they're pushing through. They're just sitting there to aggravate you right before Christmas. She's like, this is not the spirit of Christmas. This is the spirit of stupid. And I was like, okay. And she said, you can watch the news. You know, you can listen to her. That's fine. So she stopped. And I continued to watch. And then I realized that if I wanted to have Christmas with my wife, let me rephrase that. If I wanted to have a wife at Christmas time, I was going to have to stop talking about the news, stop watching it, and stop listening to it, because it was so amazing when she stepped away from it. You know, and this might have been like, you know, you had the whole, it might be like the year like the NFL players were taking a knee You know, that was a big thing. Like, right at Christmas time, that all blew up, right? During the playoffs and everything. And anyway, that Christmas happened to be one of our best ones because we didn't talk about anything. And then when family and stuff came around, we were like, we don't know what you're talking about. When you sit around the dinner table, it's like, can you believe? No, I can't believe it because it doesn't sound real to me. You know, I believe in miracles and I believe in looking up in the sky and seeing and looking for reindeer flying by. This is not, it's amazing how it changed our attitude with just a few days. It was absolutely awesome. And wait, I just heard my phone ding, and that reminds me, I want to share something else with you guys. So anyway, that's what I was like. I like, you know what? I'm not going to do the news. I'm not going to do this blah blah. You know, whatever it is. Yeah, there's some major stuff. Okay, and I will do breaking stuff. I mean, I still have locals. Still have. I need to do a member chat. I think I'll probably do a member chat. Talk about Idaho a little bit. Um, but yeah, we're gonna have some good time here talk about Christmas, and that's what I was looking for. I want to do some history of Christmas and stuff like that. So I'm just letting you guys know we're going forward on this. And Tish, I'm so happy you're here. Who was it that told me? Was it Miami Spice or Texas Gin? They told me something you were doing a lot of. You were streaming with somebody, and I can't remember right now. But they were like, you've got to go over and check her out. I'm like, okay. And I love Tish, you know I love you. And so I'm like, okay, I got to do it. And I completely have forgotten. We've had a lot of cool stuff happening. Besides the bad stuff that has happened, we've had some really cool stuff. And so it's been hard to keep up with everything. You have to forgive me here, but I got a picture I got to show you guys. Let's see here. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Rabbit's picture, I think. Oh, yeah, it's a better picture. All right, so I got to upload this. All right, cool. Uploaded. We go over to here. That's not what I do. Oh, there we go. This one. No. How do I... Wait a second. Guys, I'm having a hard time because I'm not very smart. That's not the right thing. Tags, no. No. Share to. That's it. Okay, I knew I had it there. When you guys see this, you'll understand. You guys, and you know how it is. We're just you stream on your own channel every Sunday. Yeah, that's what I thought. Was it Scott Cardinal? Is that what Miami Spice? Have you been streaming with him? I think Scott Cardinal's the one that somebody told me that you had a really good thing on there. And Tish, do you have a set time on Sundays? If you do, put it up there, and we will. We'll put a link up here real quick. Hang on, let me get this picture. I gotta send you guys. Gotta show you what Rabbit surprised me with today. Like I said, guys, I was last night up late with y'all. I say y'all. I got did the trivia. Trivia was so much fun. I needed that, guys. Gosh, I needed that. I loved having the White Rabbit there too. Okay, you guys ready for this? 5 Central. Okay, so Tish in Tennessee. Somebody have. Wait, let me. I don't have my. See it, guys. I'm not set up for this today. I'm gonna go to YouTube. Tish and. Hey. I misspelled Tennessee a lot of times, guys. In case you didn't know this. All right, those. I got your shorts, your videos. Wait, you do live. Duh. Oh, you got an upcoming one. You've already got it programmed? How do you do that? Gosh, you're so together. No wonder you have a beautiful tree. Okay, guys, check this out. This Sunday, 6 p.m. real time, 5 p.m. casual time. Check out Tish in Tennessee. She's going to be live. I almost hit in broadcast. What I want to do is high current comment. Oh yeah, okay, so here we go. So look at this. This is what Rabbit. So she comes in. She had a big meeting today. Okay, big meeting. All the big wigs in there. You know, I imagine like the movie Christmas Vacation when the head of the company comes in. It says, Griswold, are you the one that has that spray on additive for cereal? Yes, sir. The monoclonal nominate the keeps your cereal from getting soggy in milk. Yeah. Put that in a report. None of that engineer jargon in there. And everybody walks by. He says, "Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah." You're an asshole. Uh, so that scene, that Rabbit had one of those meetings today, but she came back like a Christmas spirited dream. She said, "I got you something. Check this out." Is that not awesome? That is a box. That is a Krispy Kreme sized box for a dozen donuts. She went to a place that they make their donuts. They're ginormous. They are absolutely ginormous. I love that, Squad Bob. Look at the size of these things. Look at how thick the glaze is on these. Donuts make everything better. Now, here's what's funny is that I had talked about the donuts I had in Knoxville, you know, for 2 weeks. I talked about those. Did I bring Rabbit any? Did I bring her one donut? No, I'm an asshole. I'm a horrible husband. Look what she brings me. Is this not the most amazing thing? So we're going to a place. We're going to, after the stream, we're going to take the dogs for a car ride. Chick-fil-A's, our Chick-fil-A is giving away free coffee today. I am not a coffee drinker, but she is. And we are going to, they look good and I am hungry. Yes, I had half of one right before the show started. And I've never had such a filling donut. I can't describe it. It's not dense. It's dense, but it's not dense. Does that make sense? It's rich and creamy, but it's not rich and creamy. It's just really, really good. Abraham, yes. Wait, hold on, where'd you go? I lost your. Oh my gosh, I hit the button and I looked down. It said put person in timeout. I'm like, no, I just wanted to bring it up here. Yes, come on over and I'll split one with you. I don't know if I'll give a whole one though. If they're big, and I'm selfish. Kidding. But yes, is this not awesome? And this is what I love. So she got in today. I was preparing to make my sugar cookies. I'm putting the sugar cookie recipe up on Locals. I put the link to Locals in the description today. Christmas is the 1 month free thing. I wish I could do more. It's how Locals is set up. It's like Patreon, except better. You can actually put stuff in there. Fried bread tastes a lot like donuts. Well, it's what fried bread and donuts are the same, right? Except for cake donuts. Now, I am not a cake donut fan. White Rabbit is not a cake donut fan. We live. Okay, so here's one, Crystal. Crystal is a international traveler and a walking encyclopedia. Like, I think in the Matrix, they plug in. I think she has a like a plug-in port, and they downloaded the Britannica encyclopedia into her. I've never seen anybody who knows such. It's not random knowledge, like something like stupid like I would know. She knows just facts, and I love that about her. But Crystal, if you're in the U.S., like a cake donut is something that's more like up north, okay, in the northern part. They're baked, whereas in the South we take their yeast rolls basically that are deep fried and then covered in yummy icing, glazing. I'm gonna eat some green beans. Yeah, that's green. I love green beans out of a can. I will open up a can of green beans. I'll throw a little salt on them and just eat them straight out of a can. That's my hobo meal. Um, you don't think you have bread donuts? What kind of donuts do y'all have? Melanie, I'm telling you that whole thing about a like the experts cookbook. Where we all put in our recipes and stuff. We've got to share some recipes because like I love the idea of the uh, international flair. Darth Hideous, I like custard filled Long John's best donuts, and custard is the key to it. I got one time, and it was like the whipped frosting like you have on some cakes. It was filled with that. I hated it, but the custard. Oh yeah, Jim with No Filter. How are you doing? Yeah, it's so good. Um, okay, cake donuts sound like your normal donuts. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Touchdown. Paper? Unbreaded.
Sorry, I just saw it a second ago. It made me laugh. Um. Anyway, yeah, this is like where she got these. I think they only do glaze. They do pretzels too. Isn't that crazy? Um, we're doing great today, Jen. Slept a long time. Still trying to figure out my time zones. I've got to find a good. Um, oh, is she supposed to send me an email? What happened? Oh yeah. Duh. Okay, I remember now. Yeah. I'll have to look because Jen's she's on Discord. She sends me direct messages too. But yeah, it's got to be an email for Rabbit. Um, hey man, you're welcome, bud. um, yeah. Okay. So email. You guys, I kind of got off email. Okay, working in a law firm, like we did not send emails. Like if emails were like text messages, they were like one sentence back and forth because everything is available for discovery. And so like as I got away from the law firm and I realized like people were like sending like emails, like old fashioned, it's like, writing a letter to somebody type thing. And anyway, everybody I know I text, and then I got on Discord, which is it's a whole different thing, and yeah, I'm very bad at emails nowadays. Of course, I'm bad at everything. I read the comments, I just don't respond. Hang on a second here. Um, oh, cool. Let's see here. I don't. That doesn't pop up on here though. Oh, cool. Squab Bob gifted a membership, and thank you, Squab. That doesn't show up on my StreamYard, so that's why I didn't see this. To Psychosocial. So awesome! It was there is the Christmas giving. Thank you, Squab Bob and Psychosocial. Welcome to the Island of Misfit Toys. Go to the uh, go to my channel and you'll see a tab up there that says members. Click that and there'll be a link. You can find me on my Discord, which is not associated. This is my caveat to it. It is not linked up to YouTube because YouTube does not have moderators. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense to me at all. So you could go into somebody's YouTube channel anywhere and or anybody could come in and they could get membership if you're linked up to direct link to Discord, and they can come in and just trash your Discord and put stuff in there that's yeah, not good. But if you have a problem getting in, email me at theexpert@email.com. But just follow. It should be a link right there, and you can reply back in the members only, and I'll see it there if it doesn't work. And someone will be come along shortly to make sure you get in. But yeah, thank you, Squaw Bob, and welcome to the Island of Misfit Toys, Psychosocial. So let's see here. Chris, oh, you said Melissa Jade. I didn't see you were talking to Melissa Jade. I was like, Crystal, sadly, I'm gonna be gonna miss that. All right, let me get this off here. I'm just thinking about getting off and eating more donuts. Let's see here. Okay, so let's see. This is can I give you guys a quick one here? So one of the things that got me thinking about this also, besides the I don't want to talk about Kevin Bacon's bits, was that I saw Jen, Texas Jen, is doing her Christmas, like, running around, right? And asked the question, does everybody just take off during this time of year? And Mel's getting adopted. Awesome. I think everybody wants to adopt her. Oh, hey, you know what? That's another one. Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Jim with No Filter, somehow you get me and know me. There are several of you that are just, it's weird. I've not met you, but I feel like we're friends. Just, well, I feel that way about everybody, but it's like some of you, I feel like, did I already tell you that when you say something? Sorry. Let's see, Adam. Where's the underscore? If I knew how to spell her name, I might be able to get Melissa Jane's stuff up. Jeez. I wanted to put 2 L's and 1 S. Is that not horrible? Alright, let's do her shorts. Oh my gosh, congratulations! Oh my gosh, guys, wait a second. Okay, I'm hijacking my own stream. Oh man, this is so great. This is so great. Look at this. Congratulations to our very own Melissa Jane. Is right here. Look at this. You guys see this? 210 subs. Congratulations, Mel. I didn't realize. I know you had gone up and then like YouTube did its thing and took like 10 subs off. She was like 196 maybe. And you know, that's a lot of that's a lot of subs. I mean, it sucks. But congratulations. Now, the reason why this is such a big thing is because she said like a week or two ago, she just wanted to get to 200 before New Year's. And I thought, my God, you ought to be able to get 200 before Christmas. Easily. So, look, ID Crisis in the chat. Awesome. Dorothy is Mel's doing a lot with her YouTube channel for a person who doesn't exist. So listen, let's set a goal for 300 for New Year's, and we'll keep following you. She does. I'm gonna show her thing right now. Watch, she's gonna copyright strike me later on. But here it is. This is day 14. Okay, look at all these. I mean, is this not the most beautiful, wonderful thing you've ever seen somebody do? Advent, day 1, and just it goes through all these. You know what you, when you get done, Mel, you could put all those together and make a video out of it. Just one solid video, so like however long they are. So if they're 30 seconds each, you'd have like whatever half of 25 is. You know, you'd have like 12 and a half minutes, right? And you do a video. And I just realized that I was thinking about how you can monetize videos, but we're going to get you to where that monetization happens. So, all right, let's do this. Oh my gosh, 2.1 thousand views since this morning. Wait a second. Wait. Sorry, guys, I don't have my headphones in. You can't even hear that, can you? All right, let's do this. Okay, so there you go. This is day 14. Toblerone. I had a secret, and I shared this with, this was my comment on this video, was that I have never had a Toblerone. Can you guys believe that? And for some reason, said to that, what now? My husband said to that as well. For some reason, now I want one. Yeah, they are adorable. I mean, that's the best way to say it. They're adorable. I mean, like, I've not seen anybody else come up with this. I love the effort she puts in. She does the makeup. She does the outfit. It's just, everything about that's just great. It's a short too, you know? I mean, there's a time limit on that. It's awesome. All right, fine. 211. Do we get another subscriber? That's awesome. Yeah, I don't even know what Toblerone is. Like, I've seen them at checkout lines, but I don't know what's in them. Crazy, right? Yeah, Squad Pop. She decorates herself. That is awesome. That is awesome. So, anyway, that is a great one. Oh my gosh, I gotta look at that again. How many do you have? Oh, hang on, I gotta do the wrong thing. 2.1 thousand. Oh, yesterday was 3.1 thousand. Day 12 was 5.2. Okay, hang on a second. I'm bringing this back up. You guys have always seemed to kind of like when we talk about like how YouTube works. And so when I notice something like this, I'm always like, okay, I'm going to show you guys real quick. Wait a second. Did I see somebody? Hey, Shaylin, how you doing? Okay, look at these. Well, I can't even talk anymore. I'm so excited. That donut is kicking in. I need another half. Okay, so in the last 5 shorts here, okay, 2.6 thousand views. You know, you just think, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Because that feels good, right? It feels good. Then the next day you get 58. And I know how she feels. She's like, oh my gosh, I got to do another one. Like, you know, why? This sucks. Next day she does one, 5.2 thousand. I mean, just look at this. How it's amazing. And there's no rhyme or reason. Look at the week before, guys. 1.4 thousand was the big one on day 9, but she didn't break 1,000 in the other 4. Day 7 was only 70? And then day 1 got 1,000. I mean, that's got to be, to think that you did it as your first day, your first time you're doing it, you got 1,000 views. That's awesome. The next day, 1.5 thousand. Great, I'm building. The next day, 60. I mean, that's just so, it's like, here's the thing that I really feel like YouTube is missing out on. If you want somebody like Mel who's doing this, right? I mean, look at this. This is great content. If you are Susan, this is the type of stuff you want people putting out. And you want to encourage that. So you want to help a person. You say, look, we notice that your algorithm, you know, you're getting picked up and then you're not. What is it that you did different on day 3 than day 2? And that's the only thing you're asking for. What was different about those 2 days? And it's, you know, they'll probably tell you, oh yeah, well, you can find it in analytics and stuff. It doesn't pop up like that. The algorithm is weird. That's just what it boils down to. Hey, Lady Autumn Sky, how are you doing? Hey, chat, just sat down. I had y'all on the background. That is awesome. Well, glad you're finally sitting down and get to do some Christmas chill out here. Oh yeah, what Tish is saying right here too, Mel. So, we went to one of the Tennessee football games, and they had the new F-35 Joint Strike Fighter flyover. Okay, so 2 jets go flying over the top of Neyland Stadium. I videoed that, put it up as a short, and yesterday it popped up on the analytics. It said like top videos in the last 48 hours. What I was looking for was, I got a copyright claim, and I don't think you can trim out stuff anymore. So some song, I hate to say it, guys, but it's nobody got time for that. Somebody is trying to claim that as their original song, and there are people that just do that all the time. And so what that means is that any monetization that comes from that video goes to these other people. And it's funny how it's always some weird country that I can't even pronounce makes a claim to it. So anyway, I was looking to try to cut out whatever it was in the last video that there was a claim on, and I can't find that anymore. I'm like, okay, well, I guess YouTube updated it. Well, I looked down, my top 3 videos in the last 48 hours was the short, was one of them, was the F-35 fighter jets flying over top from 2 months ago. and I had like 50 views. And I'm like, this is so weird. So yeah, they next year at Christmas time, Mel, I mean, you'll be like, well, where am I getting all these hits from? And it's how it works. It's crazy. That's why it's content. You got to have content, content, content. So, all right. Well, Mel, congratulations on getting 200. Let's try to get you. We're on our way now for 300 for New Year's. And then now let me go back over here and we'll get into this Christmas thing real quick. This is so much more fun than Kevin Bacon Bits. I just like saying Kevin Bacon Bits, guys. You know that. I'm wearing it out. I'm sorry. I don't have Rabbit in here to tell me to knock it off. All right, Christmas vacations. 15 of the best places to go. So this struck my eye. Caught my eye. Because, Mel, listen, I feel like I'm holding you back. So I love you to death. You're the greatest, and we're all setting up for the Cabana in Vegas. Texas Jen, I'm finally parked. I hope you don't have. Wait a second, is your husband in the car? Sorry. Mel made me blush, so I had to deflect. So there you go, guys. Yes, Ash and Guava Ball are playing tonight. So you guys can go check that out. It is I don't know. Ash probably needs to turn the heat up on him a little bit. If Gatlinburg isn't on the list, I would find it suspect. So Tish, you can appreciate this then, guys. Gatlinburg's a destination. We'll just call it that in Tennessee. And so Rabbit and I, we've talked about this for years, right? It's like, well, I guess like Christmas with the Cranks. If you've seen that movie, it's like their daughter left for Christmas, and it's just them sitting there, and all of a sudden they figured out like what they spend on Christmas, they could go on a cruise, and that's like Rabbit's like her top thing. Like if I'm not getting her a cruise for Christmas, then it's a failure Christmas. I've never gotten her a cruise for Christmas, so she's used to a lot of failure. But anyway, one of the things that we've talked about is like, that the Christmas shop there in, what's that? Is that Pigeon Forge? They have a hotel across the street that's Christmas themed. I would love to stay there. I would love to check that out. I mean, is that not like the redneck Christmas in me? I just think that'd be cool. Like, I wonder, I've assumed all these wonderful things they do for Christmas. And, but yeah, Gatlinburg, that is definitely a Tennessee destination. And I have not spent time up there at Christmas time. I do know that their Christmas parade was a week ago. Jim with no filter. I think I've used those exact same words. A cruise ship is a floating petri dish. All right, so you guys put in the chat, like, if you went on a Jen, you're setting me up for jokes. You know you are. Miami Spice is going on the cruise next Christmas. Yes, Crystal's saying the same thing. The Caribbean cruise. See, some people go away, some don't. Scared for life of following Hawaiian evening on a Christmas buffet with baked Alaska hardcores and cotton ball snowball fight amongst 200 guests. I've never thought about that, but you just wrote an incredible movie. I mean, my gosh, you just put that down as the idea, expand on it. I've said before, we ought to do a crowdsource movie here at the chat. We could give you some ideas. You edit the whole thing out, send it to Hallmark. I mean, they've got 500 movies. I mean, right? There's so many channels that are making Christmas movies, and that sounds hilarious. Wait a second here. No cruises here. Hubby has motion sickness bad. So I take it you do not have a waterbed. All right, let's go on this now. Finland. I can't even pronounce it. Rovaniemi, Lapland, Finland. Lapland sounds like the name of a strip club. All right. While popular lore would have us believe the North Pole is the official home of Santa Claus and his jolly missus, the Finns would have us believe otherwise. For them, Rovaniemi is Christmas HQ. Located just north of the Arctic Circle in Lapland, children here make gingerbread cookies with Mrs. Claus, enroll in elf school, or take a calligraphy class and compose their Christmas wish list with a traditional quill. You may also want to visit the Rono Wildlife Park, home to baby polar bears, wolverines, and moose. Okay, I'm just going to go out here and say, they say baby polar bears, but polar bears are like the only animal in North America, or I guess probably Northern Hemisphere maybe. I do know this, it's in North America, is the only animal that hunts you. So when you hear like polar bears and wolverines, that doesn't sound pleasant. The Arcticum is a science center where the mystery of the Northern Lights is revealed. Yeah, I don't understand the Northern Lights. You ever notice, like, I mean, they're very spectacular. Like what you've seen them and like you think about it. But we're not really, like, why don't we just like, I mean, it's a phenomenon like beyond belief. I think that they're afraid to say, well, it might just be magic. Those in search of a truly frosty experience can stay in the Arctic Snow Hotel, made entirely of snow and ice, but equipped with saunas and hot tubs in which to thaw. Would you guys stay in a snow hotel? I would go to a snow bar. There used to be one in Orlando, Florida. Sounds cool. Let's see here. See what I got. Don't rock the boat. Don't tip. I'm not getting on the ferry to the UK. Oh, that means something so different in America. Plus, someone trying to set fire to your grass skirt with a lighter to see if it's real. Never doing it. Never be married in a hotel. Never be married to a hotel manager. Did this happen? Is this true story now on the Sun? Waterbed heaven back in the day. I had a waterbed. I still wish I had one. It's the... Well, it wasn't the one tube one. It was quite comfortable though. It felt like a regular bed. Let's see here. I don't ever drive because he can't be the passenger in the car. One time when he got wisdom teeth out, he was loopy, so I drove. That's how the White Rabbit is. She is not a good. Only she's a good passenger, but she can't like look at her phone or anything like that. She is very motion sick. I'm not doing surgery on my ears. Are waterbeds still a thing? I'm sure they are. Yaya, what's up? We are talking Christmas, Yaya. It is Graham. What's happening, bud? Graham, I am not doing yoga. I am telling you this right now. So, let's see here. What makes Friday? Oh my gosh, Grim, I'm stealing that, dude. I'm stealing that, and I'm gonna go to chats. And I'm just gonna start dropping in jokes like this, man. That is awesome. That is the funniest thing I've ever. I love dad jokes. Oh my gosh, I think that considers a dad joke. Bethlehem, Pennsylvania is number 2 on our list. Settled in the 1700s by Moravian colonists, Bethlehem is justifiably proud of its live Advent calendar. Here you go, Mel. which can be enjoyed starting at 5:30 p.m. from December 1st to 23rd. Are you kidding me? The Christmas City also has added new decorations, including a giant LED star, life-size toy soldiers, and thousands of lights strung up all over the place. Well, why is there not a picture? Rabbit, remind me to come back and look up this place, because that sounds cool. Bath, England. Okay. We got the chat is going to know all about this. Oh, wait a second. That is a true story. Cake or question marks. Ellipsis. Cake or ellipsis. Yes, this is a true story. Plus the year the flamenco dancers stomped through the wooden stage. Let's make tinsel and turkey breaks exciting. Oh my gosh. I love that tinsel and turkey breaks. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a story. We got to get together again. We need to do a casual weekend chat because I want to hear about this. We got to get some recipes going too. We got so much stuff to do. Guys, you can tell I'm excited. It feels good to be back. All these spirits all around. That's right. All right, let's see here. Bath is very Roman, more Roman than Rome. See, Crystal's been everywhere. Texas Jen is going to be heading up to the Cabanas in England, and she can live stream it to us. All right, so that is cool. The Christmas market is illuminated at night behind Bath Abbey. This historic city in southwest England celebrates both the birth of Christ, birth of Jesus, and the birth of Jane Austen with plenty of fanfare. The Jane Austen Center, the on-site Regency tea room, is the best place to learn about the city's most famous resident. The Theatre Royal, which Austen mentions in Northanger Abbey and Persuasion, has a varied program of holiday drama, musicals, opera, and concerts. By the way, guys, I don't read books. So when I had a hard time with Northanger, because I was like, is that Northanger or Northanger? It's because I'm illiterate. The Bath Christmas Market has a multitude of wooden chalets selling distinctly British handmade crafts in a quaint Georgian setting. Well, Georgia's right next to Tennessee. That ain't far. Squad Bob lives there. Straddled between the imposing Bath Abbey and the venerable Roman baths, the market offers a festive way to discover the character of this historic city. Bath on Ice is a great excuse to bundle up and lace up skates. Bath on Ice reminds me of Mountain Girl. San Fernando, Philippines. I know San Fernando, California. See, guys, I am a typical American. If it's not in America, I'm not sure it exists. Guys, listen, you know me, okay? Like, you've heard me say stuff like this. Like, I had no idea there's San Fernando, Philippines. All these places I have no idea about. And that is, I mean, I'm a little bit more, I don't know, I'd like to think I'm somewhat cultured. But, man, that's America. It only gets worse from me. If Asia were to have a Christmas capital, San Fernando in the heavily Roman Catholic Philippines would be a top nomination. The city northwest of Manila is renowned for the Giant Lantern Festival. Guys, I read Green Lantern Festival at first, which starts on December 17th and ends January 1. San Fernando's lantern-making tradition dates back to the late 1800s. Well, now I want a San Fernando lantern. The highlight of a visit here is the Parole, a colorful electric... guys, I'm having a hard time reading. Christmas lantern, which symbolizes the Star of Bethlehem. The paroles recall psychedelic kaleidoscopes, brilliant stained glass windows, and prismatic pinwheels or oversized snowflakes. Sounds like something from the 60s. Barcelona, Spain. Anyone who can manage to extend their holiday until the 12th day of Christmas, aka Three Kings Day or Epiphany, catch that, Rabbit? Can catch up with Melchior, Gaspar, and Balthazar in Barcelona. On the evening of January 5th, the kings, also known as the Three Wise Men, arrive in bearded and velvet-robed splendor at the city's port on the Santa Eulalia, their very own ship. Oh, cool. Cannons are fired, fireworks are set off, and as the mayor hands them the keys to the city, the magic of the Magi officially commences. They parade through the streets in a magnificent cavalcade of floats that include camels, elephants, giraffes, and dazzling costumes. This is our place, guys. You've got the Epiphany, you've got Magi, you've got fireworks, cannons, and camels. You got all my favorite words. All right, New York City. New York is overflowing with Christmas traditions. One favorite of tourists and residents is ice skating at the Rockefeller Plaza rink. Rockefeller Center lies at the core of New York Christmas. Its famed ice rink has been around since 1936. The decorated tree has been a holiday tradition since 1931. That's a lot of lights, by the way. Nearby Radio City hosts the annual Christmas Spectacular starring the Rockettes. On the southwest corner of Central Park, Columbus Circle hosts more than 100 vendors selling clothes, gifts, snacks, and drinks at the holiday market. Fashion's biggest labels join in the festivities, making appearances in elaborate Christmas displays at Bergdorf Goodman, Saks Fifth Avenue, Macy's Herald Square flagship store, and other department stores. Now, here's what I did not expect. Nairobi, Kenya. God, why am I having a hard time? The magic of Christmas is in the holiday chaos of the Kenyan capital. Visitors will find boisterous carol music blaring in different languages at various stores, on public transportation, and the long lines at restaurants and supermarkets. A visit to a friend's house or popular eatery might mean a plate heaped with chapati, which is flatbread, a spicy rice known as palua, and grilled meat, or nyama chama in Swahili, just to name a few. Don't they speak Urdu in Kenya? Or is it just Swahili? Revelers can burn off the calories in a hike at the scenic Karura Forest Reserve, a haven for outdoor enthusiasts made popular by Nobel laureate Wangari Maathai. I don't know what that has to do with Christmas. Iconic Nairobi National Park offers safari options for visitors to see. This doesn't sound like Christmas. Oh, there you go. For Christmas gifts, the bustling open-air markets such as Maasai offer authentic African paintings, jewelry, clothes, and fabrics unique to Kenya. I think that one... hold on. All right. Hey, Wolfganger, how are you doing? Urdu is Pakistan. Pakistan? Pakistan? How'd I get that? Pakistan. Volstorm, how you doing, buddy? Volstorm is in the Paris of the Midwest right now. Midwest, Mid-South. Boy. Guys, you can tell that some of my cylinders are popping, some of them aren't. Yeah, when Crystal says this, take heed. Take heed. I can pronounce Toblerone. Where's Miami Spice? What'd she say to me? Or my Wolfkinder can. Okay, let's see if I missed anything. Going back up. What? Oh, that's funny. See here, Melissa Jane. I wanted to do New York Christmas, but I ended up going during summer instead. Yeah, that would be. I would have a hard time because for you to do Christmas in New York, you get an extra. You're going from the warmth to the cold. It's like you just got rid of the cold. I'm sorry. My brain's going crazy with that one. It's like, I would like to spend Christmas in Australia. All right, let's see here. Next one is Nuremberg, Germany. Nuremberg, isn't that where they had some trials? I believe that's where LawTube got started. It's a German institution traditionally pulling in more than 2 million visitors each year. It has a lot of history behind it. Its first known written mention dates to 1628. In the little city of wood and cloth, visitors to market booths can find traditional, often handmade Christmas decorations, wooden toys, and all sorts of food and drink. Adults can enjoy Nuremberg spicy gingerbread and mugs of mulled wine. And for families with the kids along, there's the Toy Museum. Oh, awesome. I love German Christmas decorations. And so here's the thing, like there is nothing in my family. My family is German, but there's nothing in my family that resonates like the whole German thing. It's not like, we were that's where Kanye's having his next concert. It's always smaller than it looks. I've learned that the hard way. But anyway, it's like my thing is like I don't know. I kind of feel like, well, if you have to know a history or something, your the background will say like your family. I mean, why not just kind of learn some stuff? And I really enjoyed the German history. Like their stuff with Christmas and stuff's really neat. And one of the things is like I love like whenever you see like whatever it is, and I'm getting back to Germany here on this, like a collectible thing or something associated with something. I like the original. So like nutcrackers, I love the Steinbach nutcrackers, and we were at we have all these little teeny tiny, handcrafted in Germany, wooden Steinbach Christmas ornaments. And I mean, I don't even know where we would find them or anything, but it was, if you're familiar with the store Tuesday Morning, which is like like when a store gets done with their run of something, Tuesday Morning comes in and will like buy their overruns and sell it at a discount. I mean, I don't know how much these things are originally, but we were getting them for like, a couple dollars. Absolutely awesome. We got them right when we had, we get married and you want to start your own traditions and stuff. And so we tried to do ornaments, and these things are awesome. Anyway, so yeah, when we talked about like traditional German ornaments, I was like, ooh, this is exciting. Yeah, I would like to go to Germany. Can't speak the language. I can't speak English. I mean, come on. Let's get real. Bogota, Colombia. Look at that. They try to rip off Tish in Tennessee's tree. A woman dressed as Santa Claus sits next to a Christmas tree and a Christmas star at Boulevard Square in Bogota, Colombia. High altitude capital brightens up each year with Christmas lights and galore. In Bogota, there's the tradition of Ruta Navideña, or the Christmas route. Celebrants stroll popular spots around the city to take the dazzling displays, including breathtaking Monserrate, a high mountain that dominates the city. Dia de las Velitas, Little Candles Day, is celebrated on December 7th, which is the eve of the Immaculate Conception. It officially marks, that's what the 8th was. Miami Spice said she went to church, and I was like, it said it was a holy day, and I'm like, what holy day is it? Immaculate Conception. I am not a good Catholic. That is official now. It officially marks the start of Christmas in Colombia. People light small candles on paper lanterns, placing them in windmills and balconies. Christmas is sweet here. Natilla is a custard dish that resembles a flan or pudding and is eaten alongside other festive favorites such as buñuelos, fried dough balls served hot, donuts, donut holes. There's a travel bonus to coming to Bogota at Christmas time. It's the beginning of the dry season. How many more are there here? There's 4 more. Okay, let's see here. That's the big one. Malta, while December is off-season, this heavily Roman Catholic island on the Mediterranean Sea is a festive and spiritual vibe at Christmas. Visiting Prezupcha, or nativity scenes, in an integral part of the city here. Every year, residents proudly open their shutters. Most of the time you open shutters, you're not very proud. You're like, here are my shutters open. And sometimes even their garage doors. Shocking. To display their Holy Crib confections to the public. Oh, that's cool. Downtown Veleta is home to a lively holiday spirit with carolers singing outside the Baruch St. John's Co-Cathedral during Advent. What's a Co-Cathedral? See a dizzying display of Christmas lights on Republic Street. A visit to the privately owned Malta Toy Museum featuring dolls, soldiers, train sets, and clockwork tin trinkets dating as far back as the 1790s is a heartwarming homage to childhood. I do not have a 1800s childhood toy memory. Quebec City, Canada. Now wait a second. Isn't this do we have anybody from Quebec? We got Montreal and outside of Toronto. Anyway, the graceful streets of the historic Petit Chaplain district in Quebec City make for a sublime winter holiday stroll. That is pretty. Haven for environmentally friendly outdoor enthusiasts, Quebec bustles with winter activity offering holiday programs for all taste. Old Quebec is turned into a picturesque Christmas village. Sausage and roast chestnuts lovers. I've never had a roasted chestnut. Can browse the wares of the German Christmas market. The more religiously inclined can wander the exposition of nativity scenes from around the world. So a nativity scene. We are in need of a nativity scene. And every year we look for them. And we have one rule about nativity scenes at our household. They are not allowed to be made in China. So, there we go. Crybaby, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Volstorm is, I don't know, man. He's speaking the language, dude. He is speaking the language. Yeah, is Robin, she from Quebec? No, I thought she was Montreal, right? That's what I thought, Grim. I was like, sausage and nuts. I was okay. So, anyway, the nearby, I am not even going to pretend to say this word, offers a family-friendly hiking, snowshoeing, and skiing. I have no interest in going snowshoeing. No interest. I don't even want to put them on. I will go my lifetime without ever putting on snowshoes. Speed Devils can zoom around in a snowmobile from Nord Expo. Oh, and if you don't make Christmas, they have the Winter Carnival from February 3rd to November 12th. I said November 12th. I don't know where November came from. From February 3rd to February 12th. San Miguel de Allende, Mexico. Piñatas, posadas, and ponchos sum up the festivities in this colorful town in central interior Mexico where Christmas is both a solemn and celebratory affair. Okay, if it's solemn, then I'm going to go out here and say everything I know about Mexico is that all their holidays are solemn and celebratory. I mean, like, look at, like, Halloween, the Day of the Dead, you know, we got Christmas. I'm sure that, like, birthdays are sad and happy. It's a very big gambit there. Leading up to December 24, visitors are likely to stumble upon Mary and Joseph strolling the streets, as locals make pilgrimages from home to home, singing to beg for posada, or shelter, as they reenact the journey to Bethlehem. I mean, oh my gosh, guys, that is so, you know, the first thing I thought of is like, that's a good way that you get kidnapped. We've done too many awful criminal stories when I think like that. It's like you're gonna go to a stranger's house and say, "Man, please have shelter in your home." Yeah, come on in here. Don't ask why I am dressed like a clown. Here, would you like a drink? Have some Kool-Aid. It's just Kool-Aid. Um, Pinatas and ponche, a mulled fruit drink. Cap a long yeah, here, have a drink. It's Kool-Aid. I just said that. That's crazy. Cap a long evening of what? Around the cobblestone city, designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its wealth of grand churches and well-preserved architecture and grand zocalos. When your word is in italics because it's unique and people don't know what it means, you should probably say what it means afterwards. Salzburg and Obendorf, Austria. Now that looks kind of cool. Look at that. You know, I love architecture. I really do. The Christmas market and associated festivities in Salzburg are really something to sing about. Okay? Birthplace of Mozart, duh, and filming location for The Sound of Music. Salzburg is chocolate box perfect. Think snow-capped mountain, Baroque architecture, and traditional Christmas markets. Well, this is where we want to go. The town also plays host to a more unusual Yuletide tradition. Oh boy, this is where it gets bad. Oh, it's even the home of Silent Night. The popular hymn was performed for the first time in nearby Obendorf Bay, Salzburg on Christmas Eve 1818. That looks like a trivia question. Across Austria and Bavaria in nearby Germany, people dress up as a terrifying alpine beast known as Krampus and rampage through the streets in search of naughty children in need of punishment. The Krampus runs in Salzburg are held on various dates in December. You know what? I like the idea of Krampus. You've been bad. I'm going to beat you with a stick. I mean, man, that is what Volstorm do. You know what I'm saying? I was mistaken, Salisbury. Yeah, hitting them with sticks. Oh, jeez. Let's see here. Where is... Oh, I lost it. Strasbourg, France. Get both French and German flavors of Christmas in this border city that feels the influences of both cultures. Dating back to 1570, Strasbourg claims to be the oldest Christmas market in France and one of the oldest in Europe. Strasbourg, I just realized I've been pronouncing this wrong. A series of themed Christmas villages morphed the city into a visual and gastronomic wonderland. Boy, I like that word. Gastronomic wonderland. Hundreds of stalls are spread out in numerous locations. Make photographic and visual memories with a 30-meter tall, 98-foot. I like how now they tell us what that means. Christmas tree that is brought to the central square of Place Kleber. I don't know. Each year and decorated with ornaments and lights. Alongside the traditional market, there's the alternative Christmas fair featuring live music and street art trail. Alternative? I don't know. That might scare me. Queenstown, New Zealand. Where is New Zealand Mysteries? Is this a thing? You go paragliding on Christmas? The traditional Christmas colors of red, green, and white take on an entirely new meaning in New Zealand. Here, red represents the... Okay, you guys, I don't know how... I mean, what is this? I thought you guys spoke Australian. New Zealand's ruby red flowering Christmas tree. White represents the pristine sandy beaches, and green, the kiwi, of course. Like, are they talking about kiwi fruit? Because those aren't from New Zealand. They're from Asia. Are they like the kiwi birds? Are they green? Sunlovers who want to join Santa in his surf shorts should definitely head to Queenstown. That's what I want, some Santa surf shorts. Where warm summer temperatures mean folks can jet boat, river surf, or paraglide on lake. What's it to you? Or visitors can simply set up camp along the lakefront and enjoy a hearty Christmas meal of lamb, seafood, and chicken on the Barbie. I'm thinking this person just ran out of words and said, nobody's gonna get to the end of this article anyway. Oh yeah, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people contributed to this article. It only took one person to read it. All right, so out of all of these, I like Bath, England. That looks cool. Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. That'd be really cool. That's a steel city, actually. I just remember that. Bethlehem Steel. Barcelona, Spain. New York City, I'm not sure it's real. Never been there. I don't want to go to Kenya. Nuremberg, Germany, yeah, I would do that one. Colombia, Miami Vice, a lot of bad stuff happens. Colombia. Malta, nah. Quebec, that looks cool. Austria, that's the one that I really like. So yeah, about half of them are cool for me. Anyway, yeah, I thought that'd be fun. I thought I surrender. Been learning French. Have you really? That's crazy. Are we losing Miami Spice? Miami Spice, we've got to talk. I'll talk to Rabbit today. Yeah, Reed, sort of. She's got spreadsheets to do. No. Yeah, right? Yeah, kiwi. The greens for the kiwi. Well, birds aren't real, so I figured it was fruit, not cannibalism. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, guys, that was fun. I like this afternoon thing here. We can still... Oh, man, it is dark here. Holy cow, it got dark. Stumble through is more like it. Let's see here. And tonight is the Ashinator and Guava Balls Big Stream. Where is that? Do I have that? Let's see if I got this. If I click that, does it pop up? Nope, of course it doesn't. It's going to say you've already looked at it. Where is it? Oh, wait a second. You know what? Maybe it's over here. Try to see if I can find the link to that. Well, you know what? I can just link it up on Twitter. That's always an easy one. Wait, wrong one. Oh, wait, I got it. I think. Yep. Alright, here we go, guys. Man, I'll tell you what. It only takes me 2 days to do something. So, this will be many cussings and screamings and wailings by a female. Oh yeah, Chick Chat. Yeah, that's where is that? Oh, that's tomorrow. Okay, I just saw that, didn't I? I need to do a post. I'll never do this, but you know what I'd like to do? I say I'll never do this because I have no faith in myself to follow through on something. But I would like to do a list of everything that's coming up that sounds good to watch, you know? Alright, what's this one? Here's the short. I can do this. This one popped up for me. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Great, I hit inspect instead. I don't want to do that. Alright, let's do paste. And there's that one. That is Chick Chat. That is tomorrow. Tonight is the Ash and Guava Ball beatdown. And that's always fun. And I'll be probably in the chat earlier. Ash, are you still here? What time is that one? I just clicked on it. I clicked away. Let's see. Well, I really did click away. Yeah, now I'm back on. Where did I put it? Well, this is how bad I am. All right, my Twitter DM. So that's the problem. I had two Twitter. Oh, there it is. So yeah, 7 p.m. tonight is Ash and Guava Ball, and we've got to go to the store right now. And let's see, where is? Of course, I got Twitter's turned off. Graham, I'll chase in a second. Because it's on. I got different accounts. I gotta go sign in. Gosh, I'm having a hard time, man. That's it, guys. My brains are spent. Yeah, look, I can't even stop the screen. There we go. All right, so until I find out, because I have to go back in and find out from YouTube about whether or not I'm in trouble for a. Nobody's got time for that. I need I need an outro. I don't have anything good. I've got nothing good. Well, guys, listen. I'm sorry. But hey, I love you guys. Thanks for coming in. We'll do another one of these soon. Thank you for the spammer chat. Hey, I hope it helps. I hope it helps. We are not making Guava scream a meme. Need to. Hey, thanks, Keg. Appreciate having you here. But anyway, guys, with that said, you guys be safe, and I will be. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow Wednesday? Tomorrow's Thursday. Oh, jeez. All right, we'll be back, and we'll be having fun and all other good stuff. I don't know what's happening anymore. I gotta go get the White Rabbit some coffee. Peace, guys.
Oh, the